Listen up. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast belong solely to the podcast participants, and not to any participant's employer, organization, committee, or other group or individual. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. You know, for fun. So lighten up and enjoy. Stomping Jen.
Yes.
Space Unicorn.
Hello.
Wow, I haven't seen you on this podcast for a while.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's amazing what you'll do to avoid bed, isn't it? Well, I'm glad to have you here, Space Unicorn. Yeah, you're one of my favorite guests. I can't wait for the world to hear what you have to say today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so, well, let's get down to it. The Soft Serve Podcast. Creamy, delicious ideas without the creepy truck. Space Unicorn is joining us for the podcast. Such a treat to have you here, my youngest child. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing, Space Unicorn? It's been a while since we checked in with you, so why don't you tell us how you're doing?
I'm doing okay. Overall, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just finished up a big season of cross country, didn't you?
'Tis true, I did.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Today was your final race.
I'm feeling decent. I didn't do so great on the race today, though.
When you say you didn't do so great, what do you mean by that?
I was, nauseous and sick, so it wasn't the best circumstances to run under. Not to mention, it was, 46 degrees outside and raining.
Yeah, it was beautiful outside.
Yeah.
I had probably mild hypothermia, which is great, but...
Yeah, well, at the race, there was a kid there who looked like he was in severe medical distress. The whole day I was worried somebody was going to get hypothermia. And sort of towards the end, when things were wrapping up, I saw a guy walking a kid who looked really pale, like he wasn't doing well. And then the kid just collapsed and started vomiting all over himself.
Yeah.
And he just collapsed right there in the street. It was pretty scary, actually.
Yeah.
Did you see any of it?
Only when you and a fellow parent were noticing the distress.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah.
You don't want to see kids going down like that.
No, so I was worried, Space Unicorn, about you and your brother Ted, that you would get hypothermia. But you did really great in your race today.
I appreciate it, but considering the fact that I normally run a lot faster than I did today, I beg to differ. But it's whatever. It was a hard course. We ran on a golf course, so it was really hilly, and there weren't a lot of recovery downhills.
Yeah.
But you were wearing special racing shoes today, right? That you don't usually wear, racing flats?
They're called spikes, but yeah, they have they're pretty self-explanatory. They're like slippers, but with spikes on them on the soles of the shoe.
Right. Did they feel different from your regular running shoes?
Yeah, I felt like I was running in my socks.
Yeah.
That must have felt weird.
It was very strange.
Now, let's point out to people that you were running at the varsity level, and you're only in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. How does that feel?
I guess it feels good to know that I'm doing better than most people for my age, and it's kind of encouraging.
Yeah.
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 How does it feel getting to that point? I mean, when you started out last season, you couldn't even run once around the track without falling on the ground and screaming, I can't do this, somebody kill me, please.
Well, I feel like with a lot of practice and hard work, I was able to overcome that, and I feel a lot better now that I'm higher up on our team, and I can actually run well and far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, It was great to watch you all season really excel and get into this cross country.
At one of our meets, the Twilight Race down in Cape Cod, they had these sweatpants that said "Cross Country Dad." Should have gotten you a pair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not a sweatpants guy.
Still, they also had cross country dad sweatshirts.
Oh.
Someone on our team got them as a joke, the sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next time you can pick them up for me if you see them, okay?
Yeah, except I didn't have enough money because they were like $45.
For sweatpants? That seems outrageous.
I mean, but it's like merch.
Merch.
Yeah.
Do they have cross country mom?
No.
No.
Only cross country dad.
What?
They had cross country family. I got that. I got like a crew neck.
I feel discriminated against.
Wow. I don't know. Talk it up to the merch organizers.
The merch organizers.
I don't really know what to say about that, but
All right, so this was the last meet of the season, I guess, and here we are. Now it's what? What's the date today? November. Let me look at my watch. It's November 13th. Yeah, so no more cross country until next year, right?
yeah, but I'm still gonna run during the winter, so I can have a head start for next season.
Yeah, where are you going to run? Do you know?
Probably around the town, probably behind the high school.
Okay.
So there's a little trail that me and Ted run on sometimes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. All right. Well, I enjoyed going to all of your meets this year. It was a lot of fun. I like going and watching and cheering the team on.
I'm glad you enjoyed coming and supporting me and Ted.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to report to us? What else is going on in your world?
I'm not sure.
Huh. You're not sure?
Yeah, not a lot has happened.
Well, you got a phone recently, and you're, what, 12 years old?
Yeah, but that was because I was, like, being more independent, I guess, and, like, was alone after school.
Yeah, but now you're not gonna be alone after school, so I'm thinking maybe we should take the phone away.
Are you serious?
Well, we can talk about it.
I mean, yeah, but
What do you think about that?
I think I don't know, it might not be the best decision because I'll still be off places with my friends
Oh, yeah?
without parentals
Oh, yeah?
around, and it would be good to have in case there was an emergency.
What do you think about this, Stomping Jen? Should we take the phone away now that the reason we got the phone no longer exists?
Interesting dilemma. Do you still use your iPad?
Yeah, I still draw on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I really do on it, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to confiscate the phone and put it in a box until next spring.
It's not like I really do anything on it.
Oh, it's not like they really do anything on it.
I mean, I only have
Except
like,
they're on it all the time.
well, most of the time I'm just texting my friends.
All right, so I'm hearing you say this to taking the phone away, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's just in general kind of good to have in case there's an emergency or if I
don't know.
get separated.
When I was your age, We didn't have such things as a cell phone.
Yeah, but
We had to rely on others.
In my day and age.
In my day and age?
Like, kindergartners have phones.
In your day and age?
All right, so we'll we'll let the phone stay where it is for now.
All right.
We'll keep our eye on it. Remember, you're subject at all times to random inspections of the phone.
Yeah, there was an inspection last night.
Yeah.
So far, I think I'm clear, right?
I didn't find anything.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I might have to look closer next time.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind random inspections.
All right. So nothing else to report? No. Okay. We started watching The Walking Dead with you. Yeah. What do you think about that show?
It's good so far. I don't know.
What do you like about it?
I kind of like the graphics, I guess.
The graphics?
And like how real it is. Like,
you mean the special effects?
Yes. Like a lot of zombie things.
The practical effects?
Yeah, are kind of just bad, I guess. Like the fake blood.
Yeah.
And I think it really encapsulates kind of what would happen if there was a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, as Mom has told us, we can't rely on her during the zombie apocalypse. She said she's just going to roll over and die.
That's right.
It's true. You did say that like half an hour ago.
It's true.
So I'm going to have to be the Rick Grimes of the group and lead us all to safety.
Yeah.
Now, do you think I'm capable of that kind of post-apocalyptic leadership?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do think you are capable. We can all run, most of us, in the family. Not Mom, though.
Yeah, Mom.
We
Mom's
can
gonna
just
be the zombie shield. It's cool.
We can just run.
Throw me right into the path of the zombies as you run away in your spikes. Well, you could use your spikes. You could take your spikes off and
stab them in the head.
Stab them in the head.
Yeah.
Well, Mom does do yoga. She doesn't run, so she's not conditioned to run, but she could go into downward dog and, like you said, be a decoy for us, Space Unicorn.
She could go into downward dog and do a Cobra Kai move and kick them with her two legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of faith in me.
We're not the ones saying that you're going to give up and die. That's you.
No, I just know that that's not in the cards for me.
I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Lack of desire to survive in a fictional apocalypse. It's not like it's the real thing happening outside and you're like, oh, I can't go on. This is too much. It's like totally...
just watching it.
It's totally make believe and pretend, and you're like, oh, let's just count me as dead. I can't make it.
You've given up before it's happened.
Listen, I know my limitations.
Well, what are they?
I'm not going to survive the zombie apocalypse.
You don't know that. You could be the Lori.
Yeah, you could be the Lori.
Yeah, you're going to protect me.
Yeah. That's my role.
You could be my Shane.
We can pick you up and we can run with you.
So rather than be your Rick, your actual husband, you want me to be...
Shane is the one that got Lori out of wherever that...
You want me to be your Shane?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Listen.
You want
Rick
him
was
to
in
be
the
your
hospital.
Mistress?
All right, but you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, so far.
Okay,
you're so good.
Okay, I'm not sure we should be letting you watch it at age 12, though.
I think it's fine.
You are reading it, right?
Yeah, you've exposed us to enough.
Yeah, just get your head in front of the microphone, your mouth.
Okay, you've exposed us to enough stuff. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What else, Space Unicorn? Anything else you want to tell us?
Well, not much else is new. I'm gonna start studying for my B'nai Mitzvah soon.
What's a B'nai Mitzvah? Tell us about that.
So normally it's called like a bar or bat mitzvah.
Right.
A B'nai Mitzvah is like plural, but I didn't want to like genderize it, I guess.
Okay.
But basically it's like a Jewish coming of age ceremony when you're 13. You read from the Torah, which is a big scroll with a lot of scary Hebrew letters without vowels or trope.
Okay.
And you chant from the Torah, and then you become a man/woman,
Okay.
an adult.
An adult. You
by
become an
Jewish law, I guess.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Am I explaining this correctly?
You sound like you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is you're having your B'nai Mitzvah in the spring or the summer?
The spring.
Okay.
Late spring. In June.
All right. So you have some studying to do to get ready for that.
Yeah.
Have you thought more about what kind of party you want?
Probably something art themed.
Art
It
themed?
sounds like karaoke, and like, wait, what was it? It was karaoke, painting, like art related stuff, and like a photo booth or like a make your own sundae or mocktail bar are good options. And people seem to like those. I've done lots of studying on this and research. And I'm pretty sure that's what people like.
Yeah.
They like music and sugar.
Music and sugar. What kind of food?
I don't know. I like. There's too many foods in the world.
You can't have all the food.
I'll leave that up to you, since you guys are more or less food people.
We're food people?
We're food people.
Oh, that's a big yawn. It seems like you're ready for bed.
I can keep talking.
You
It's
can?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's talk about the movie we saw this weekend.
Yeah. Well, do you know what a spoiler is?
Yeah.
Can you talk about this movie without giving spoilers away?
Yeah.
Okay, what movie did we see?
We saw Wakanda Forever.
Right, that's also known as Black Panther 2, right?
I don't think it's known as Black Panther 2. I think it's known as Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Oh, all right. What did you think of the movie?
I liked it.
What did you like about
The soundtrack
it?
was good.
Oh, the soundtrack.
Yeah, I know Rihanna. She did a song for it called "Lift Me Up," and it's very catchy. I really like it.
Yeah. A lot of people, in some of the reviews I read, seem to really like the music in it.
Yeah, the soundtrack was good. I
Yeah.
could definitely listen to that.
Do you like?
Lots of times?
Do you like movies that have a lot of music in them?
I like movies that have good music in them. I don't really like. I don't think it matters about like the amount, quality over quantity, I guess, in the situation.
Yeah.
Like, there can be a lot of music, and it can be, like, bad music, but still be a good movie. Or there could be a lot of good music, and it could be a bad movie. So, but I would still, like, rather listen to the music from the bad movie. But
Okay. What did you think, Jennifer?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you like about it? No spoilers.
Well, it's not a spoiler that the original Black Panther passed away in real life.
Right.
And Chadwick
Boseman.
Oh, yeah, I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, they did a good job of paying homage to him
Yeah.
in the movie itself.
Yeah, I get it. You banging on that microphone over there?
I was just adjusting it.
Okay. Yeah, my criticism of the movie was there's a little too much homaging and not enough focus on the new Black Panther. Do you know what I mean? It just was a very long, sad movie. And there was too many CGI fight scenes in it.
You were saying that you don't like action scenes anymore. They're not as appealing. Is that correct?
That is correct. Maybe because I'm getting old and my eyesight's going, everything just looks like
a big blur.
And I can't follow what's happening with all of the action.
I get that too. It just all goes too fast.
Yeah.
And you can't really keep track of what's happening. I don't know. I prefer movies that it's just like more talking and less exploding.
Less exploding and more talking. Yeah. More talking, less murder,
except like less just like everybody everywhere at once, and more like kind of organized, I guess.
Yeah. So that was my problem with it. They introduced yet another new like teenage character who's going to go off and have their own TV show. So it's like another stupid Marvel TV show that you have to watch. And I was complaining to you, Stomping Jen, about this. Like, I'm sick of all of these TV shows. Sick of them. There's too many.
Too many.
I just want to go and see a movie and enjoy the movie. Do you hear what I'm saying, Space Unicorn?
Yeah, I hear.
I don't want to be keeping track of this one and that one. And because I missed episode 4 of She-Hulk, I can't understand the next Hulk movie. I don't want that. I want to go to the movie and be able to see the movie and understand the movie.
Also, like, what about the people that don't pay for, like, Disney Plus or streaming?
That's how they get you.
That's not fair to those people.
What about, they just want to go to the movies and see a movie and be able to understand it. They don't need to buy Disney Plus. They don't need to be able to buy Disney Plus and pay to watch Marvel.
Listen, we pay for Disney Plus, and I don't want to see the foolish shows.
I mean, yeah.
It's too much, right, Space Unicorn?
I want to see the foolish shows.
I like the shows. It's just like kind of irrelevant though. Like, I don't think that they should be necessary to the plot. Like, if they want to make them for fun, then sure, go ahead. But
okay, and the movie was almost, Wakanda Forever was almost 3 hours long. Too long. It could have been half as long and just as good.
There were a lot of unnecessary scenes.
And they introduced a new character, a new villain, named Namor. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of Namor, Stomping Jen?
What did I think about him?
Yeah, what did you think of Namor as a villain? He's not
really a villain, though.
He's basically Marvel's Aquaman.
He's the take on the ancient Mayan god.
Kukulkan?
No, his name is pronounced Kukulkan. He's the feathered serpent god.
Yeah. He has little wings on his feet and he flies around.
The actual god is a serpent with wings.
Okay, well this Marvel character is a man with wings on his ankles and he flies around. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Well, at least it's better than Black Adam, who was floating around in the air and just like staring into the camera randomly.
So you think it's better because this guy had little wings on his feet?
Well, I mean, at least like the flying scenes were a little bit more believable than
he wasn't
Black Adam. He wasn't just floating around in the air.
He didn't look like a box with like a Chad face painted on to it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. But you found it entertaining. So on a letter grading scale, F being don't see it, A being absolutely go see it, how would you rate it?
I would say it's like an A-B+.
A-B+. Okay, that's a good rating. What about you, Jen?
That's fair. I like that rating. That's a good rating.
A-B+. Okay. I give it a C-.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Well, I told you, without giving away spoilers, I don't like the new Black Panther. I don't think that character is a good fit for Black Panther. I didn't like all of the fighting. There's too much fighting. It went on too long. And I didn't like this new teenage character. I'm sick. I said this before. I'm sick of these teenage characters that they just want to put in there to give new shows to. I'm done with it.
Well, I think to say to the viewers, if you enjoy like a heartfelt story, with like small touch of sob in there,
Small touch of sob.
yeah, and like fighting, and yeah, like a very fighty movie, but there's still like a good story at the core, then you should go see it.
Okay.
Because I think it's worth it. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so that's Black Panther. That's our review of Black Panther. It's a short review, but it sounds like overall we're recommending it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go see it, people. Go see it.
Go see it.
It's going to be in theaters for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, the next movie coming out that I really want to see is Avatar.
That's a Christmas movie.
The Way of Water.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
It's coming out around Christmas. Yeah, the 3D for that looks absolutely amazing.
How long have they been making that? I feel like it's been like forever.
Avatar came out before you were born, I think.
I know, but
Is that
still,
true?
Yeah, it was a really old movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. The visuals on that are like amazing.
Yeah, well the 3D on this one's going to be awesome.
Are we gonna go see it in 3D?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Just by the trailer, it looks pretty fighty.
Yeah,
There you go. It's got some fighty.
I'm going to be honest. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's one thing that I'm not looking forward to. I don't like all this fighting. I just want to hear people talk. I said that earlier. I just like to listen to people talking.
Well, maybe that's why you have a podcast.
Huh. That's true, and I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Podcast is not a movie.
But it's people talking.
I know. That's my point.
What's wrong?
Just this yoga that I took on Friday is really hurting my arm still.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm very sore from yoga.
Why? It was like 3 days ago.
I can't explain. It hurts.
Why does it hurt?
That's not good.
Because it made me use all these muscles that I've not used in a very long time.
Huh.
Huh.
Didn't you used to do more yoga?
I used to do a lot of yoga, yeah.
So what
used to
happened
do
in this
yoga?
yoga class?
It just was a more intensive yoga that I've taken.
Did they warn you that it was going to be intense? Were you expecting?
It was called power yoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would assume that power yoga would be intense.
Would you assume that?
I would.
I mean, it's not called like chill, roll around on the ground yoga.
Well,
It's not called mellow yoga.
Right. It's not called like mellow yoga.
I
It's
thought
not called sleep yoga.
It's not called vinyasa.
I thought all
Shavasana.
yoga is supposed to like help center your chakra or some kind of shit like that.
That's like people do yoga for exercise. Not all of it is like spiritual.
No, there is a component piece of that about aligning your breath with the movements of your body. And the focus on the breath while you're moving and working on the poses.
Are you gonna get some tarot cards?
It's not the same thing.
We should combine. It's a great idea, Space Unicorn. Let's combine witchcraft with yoga.
Anyhow.
Let's think of a way to do that. Everybody can wear a pointy hat. A big pointy hat.
I think everybody should wear a robe.
There can be cauldrons involved.
There can be crystals.
It can be eyes of newt. There can be a pose called
stir the porridge. Stir the pot. Stir the cauldron.
Stir the cauldron.
Sweep the leg.
That could be a pose. Space Unicorn is making stirring motions.
Stir the porridge.
Yep, stir the porridge. Yeah. Well, we'll come up with a plan, Space Unicorn, and we'll propose a yoga class that is combined with witchcraft. And there'll be tarot cards. It'll be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Palm reading.
All right. Well, thank you, Stomping Jen, for telling us that your arms hurt and why. That was a really good update from you.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
While we're still on the subject of like tarot cards
Yes.
and spirituality,
Mm-hmm.
we got Chinese takeout the other night, and I got a fortune cookie without a fortune.
Okay.
So I felt very ripped off because I don't have a fortune.
Huh.
You're a fortuneless child.
Yeah.
But didn't you take a fortune out of one of my fortune cookies?
I did, but it said, geez, you're going to look at this fortune.
Do you know what karma is?
I do know what karma is.
Okay, not only were you cursed with a fortune cookie with no fortune, you stole another person's.
Who stole the fortune from the fortune cookie?
I asked.
No.
I said, can I have this? And you said, yes, go for it.
No, you looked at me with those space unicorn eyes. You batted them at me and you said, wait, can I have your fortune?
No, it was Mom's. Wasn't it?
No, it was mine.
You proceeded to eat like 5 of them.
And you stole my fortune.
I didn't steal yours.
So if anything good happens to you, it actually belongs to me.
It wasn't actually a fortune. It just said, geez, you're going to read this and say, how come this fortune cookie doesn't have a fortune on that? I could do better. Something like that.
You can spin this however you want, but I'm just telling you, should any good fortune befall you, it belongs to me.
Sure, Jan.
I'm going to come across this table. I'm going to beat you over the head with that microphone.
I'm pretty sure that's child abuse. And since you're telling the public that you're going to do that, you can go to jail.
You remember that?
I don't think that's
do you know
a
that
very good idea.
Do you know that disclaimer I played at the beginning?
What about
Did you listen to it closely?
No.
It said that you absolve me, the
No.
host, yes, of any claims of abuse.
It did not say that.
Yes, it did. And you're
did
trapped.
not.
You're trapped. And I'm coming across the table. And I'm
Wow.
All right. Well, let's put this aside. Let's agree to disagree, okay?
I will not rest until you admit that was not your fortune cookie.
Let's just agree that any good luck you have belongs to me.
Mother, did you or did you not? After I took the fortune cookies, you said, you can have mine.
I told you I didn't want any. Yes.
Okay, it was hers. It wasn't yours.
All right, listen. I'm going to move us
Moving on.
I'm going to move us along.
Moving
So,
on.
Thanksgiving is next week, and we have to begin
It's not next week.
It isn't?
It's in like
No.
2 weeks.
No, it's next week.
Wait.
We have a full week to get
Yes,
through.
we have this week.
And then the week
Hold
after
on.
that.
No, let's just listen to me. This week, we're recording this on Sunday the 14th, the 13th.
The 13th.
The
Monday.
week starts on Sunday. We are now in this week.
I don't know if that's true.
Next week is Thanksgiving. Right, Space Unicorn?
Hold on, I'm doing the math.
A week from Thursday.
This week is this week.
No, it's in 2 weeks. It's not this week.
No, it's not.
It's a week from Thursday.
You fucking people.
It's on the 24th.
No, you.
No,
Today's
it's
the
on the
13th.
I thought it was on the 23rd.
It is
No, it's on the 24th.
next week.
It's a week from Thursday.
Yes, next week.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Thank you. Say that again.
I guess you're right.
One more time.
I guess you're right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, we have to begin preparing for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Are we all ready for this?
No.
What do we need to do to get ready? We ordered a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, what else?
You're the Thanksgiving
Oh, I'm the planner?
director this year.
Oh, I'm the planner.
Aren't you the planner every year?
No. I prepare most of the food on Thanksgiving.
You make
No.
the turkey.
Yeah, the turkey.
What else do you do?
Yeah, what else do you do?
What's the most important part of Thanksgiving?
The stuffing.
No, it's the turkey.
I have to agree with Space Unicorn here.
I have to agree with Space Unicorn here.
Or the pumpkin pie.
No, it's bullshit. And Mom bought pies this year. Mom is not making pies this year.
Okay, well, you asked me what the most important part of Thanksgiving was.
Yeah.
And
Stuffing.
I have to drive to go get a turkey.
Okay, well, we have to go drive to get a block of cashew.
Cashew loaf. We ordered
Yeah.
a cashew loaf
Okay.
It's a block of cashew.
for the
Because-
vegetarian in our family.
Because Space Unicorn, you are a vegetarian, and we're getting you a cashew loaf to eat instead of turkey, right?
Yeah, it's a block of cashew.
Okay. All right, so we're doing that. We have a plan, right?
Yeah, we have a plan.
Yeah.
We're getting a smoked turkey from BT's Smokehouse.
Yeah.
Are we getting something else from them?
I think
Just
you're getting
cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Cranberry sauce. Then we're getting this cashew loaf from Pulse.
Yep.
And cashew gravy.
Cashew gravy. Their cashew gravy is really good. We had that once.
It is really good.
Then we're getting these pies from Pip's
Yep.
Bakery in Belchertown.
Yeah, and a bunch of other treats.
Cakes by Pip. Wait, what other treats?
Maybe some brownies and some macarons
What kind
and
of-
some cookies.
What kind of pies did you get?
I don't know. It's like a suite of 5-inch pies.
Oh, wow.
All right, so it sounds like we have a plan for Thanksgiving next week, so I won't worry too much about it. Okay. All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know. How are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Not the greatest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear what that means.
Yeah. Please explain.
Yeah.
Give us some more.
Yeah, when somebody tells you
some more
they're
info.
not doing great, you can just stare at them.
We're waiting for you to answer the question.
Oh, I see. So it's my responsibility to tell you why I'm not doing
It
great.
is. See, when you asked me how I was doing, I said I was doing fine, and then I started explaining.
Facts.
That might not have been true. You might have asked me a follow up. I don't have the greatest memory. Anyways, please elaborate.
Yes. Please, sir.
I don't know. I'm just feeling. How do I say this the right way? I'm feeling.
You're having an existential crisis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking a lot about my father's recent death. It's like weighing on me. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Thinking a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Things I could have done differently over the years. I don't know.
Could have, would have, should have.
Yeah.
There's
Can't
nothing.
go back, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Unless you have a time machine.
Yeah.
Then you could go back.
And also, I've said before on this podcast, in Space Unicorn, I had a complicated relationship with him.
Yeah.
But even so, he's my last parent, and I'm feeling the weight of that loss, I think, a little bit more because of that. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also there's all of this stuff I have to do to get his affairs settled.
Yeah.
Right? They call that an estate, Space Unicorn. Mm-hmm. Settling the estate. So I am tasked with doing that as well.
Yeah.
And so it's like, even if you want to move on and think about something else, like you get a piece of mail that there's a bill you have to pay, right? Or, like something else happens and you have to deal with it. Mm-hmm. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's like...
It's a lot.
It's constantly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have therapy this week, so I'll be talking about it there.
Great.
Right? Because that's what you have to do. You have to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
So other than that, I'm doing okay.
That's
I'm
good.
doing okay.
I feel kind of guilty because when he passed, I didn't feel like bad or anything, I guess, because I never really had a relationship with him.
Yeah, but that's not your fault, right?
I know. I mean, it's also like kind of strange because I only have one living grandparent left.
I know. Yeah, that's hard. That's not easy.
Yeah.
when I was your age, I only had, well, all of my life, really, I only had one grandparent.
Mm. Well, I guess you've had a similar experience then.
Yeah. She lived till she was 97, though.
Ooh.
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I know how you feel. Believe me, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't feel, well, let me just say this differently. If you're feeling some guilt, right, you could talk about that with us at any time.
I know. I mean, I'm not, like, guilty. I guess I'm just, like, feeling kind of, like, I don't know, is remorse the right word?
Yeah, that's a good word.
Because, I mean, I guess I don't really feel guilty, because I guess that settled, because we saw him, like, a few days before he passed.
Well, you saw him just the day before he died.
Yeah. And I guess it was, like, good to see him. He seemed to really care that we were there.
Yeah.
And seemed happy that we came and
I think
him.
I think you want to make me cry. Hold on. Let me put on the right music for this.
Not the
so I
sad
can
music.
so I can tell you. I think when you, Space Unicorn, and your brother and your cousin, are you laughing at me?
It's the music, I'm sorry.
And
Music is ridiculous.
And your cousins decided you wanted to go see him. That was an incredible gift of love. Are you crying?
No, I'm laughing.
You're laughing? How dare you laugh at me when I'm trying to tell you something
I'm sorry,
heartfelt?
but the music is so ridiculous. Okay, continue.
I think you're right. I think he was appreciative that you were there. He talked to you all. He remembered all of your names. Right?
With help.
He said how good it was to see you. But remember he told you he was doped up to his ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on a lot of pain medicine. I think he did pretty good. Anyways, all joking aside, you and your brother and your cousins who were able to be there did a wonderful thing for him. It was an incredible gift of love that you gave him in his last day here.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be proud of that decision and choice you made. Now you're crying.
I'm not crying. I just have
Oh, you have something in your eye. That is bullshit. You're crying.
I'm not crying. Feel my eyes. They're dry.
Okay.
There's literally an eyelash in my eye.
Okay.
It's itchy.
You're like Jerry Seinfeld. What is this salty, wet discharge on my cheeks? All right. Anyways, so, but remember, that was really his choice not to have a close relationship with you all.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not your fault. Okay.
I know. I mean, it is what it is.
And you did an amazing thing by being there for him at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really proud of you and I love you for doing that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyways, do you have some happy music to lighten the
Why'd you make this so heavy?
I didn't mean to.
Some happy music? Yeah, I have some happy music. What do you want to listen to? What do you want to banjo music is pretty happy.
Oh my God.
Not the banjo music.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that happy enough?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? No.
Rainbows and sunshine to you all.
Rainbows and sunshine to you all. All right, enough of that. All right, well, I think we're about at the end of this podcast here with you, Space Unicorn. I think we're almost done. Stomping Jen, you've been very quiet over there.
Sorry, I'm just having some issues.
What kind of issues?
I told you.
With your arm?
I'm having some muscular discomfort.
You can't talk because your arms hurt.
I'm enjoying listening to this conversation between you and Space Unicorn.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
You do you.
Thanks, Space Unicorn.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
Preach.
Before we go, Space Unicorn, anything else you want to say? It's your time to shine. Just talk right into that microphone.
I have to think. May space and unicorns come to you and guide you.
Is that your fortune?
Yeah, that is my fortune.
That is your fortune that you're bestowing upon our listeners.
This is my fortune cookie. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, here we go. You will see unicorns, and soon you will see space, and it will be fascinating. It's my fortune.
Okay.
Want more fortunes? Call this number to buy more fortune cookies. You're welcome.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, and this time there was actually a fortune. I know you're so shocked by that.
Well, you stole my fortune. So
I didn't steal your fortune, actually.
You keep telling yourself that.
Actually.
Sasspot. You keep telling yourself that.
You keep telling yourself these lies. I know whose fortune I stole, and it wasn't yours.
Okay. All right.
It was this lovely human beings over here.
All right. Well, you got that right. She is lovely. That's true.
She is also a human being.
Even if she shows up for a podcast and says nothing except my arms hurt and burps into the microphone.
Wait a second. That's not all I contributed tonight.
No, what did you contribute?
What, you want a rehash of the podcast?
You said you liked Black Panther. That was it.
Uh-huh.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
You said the word cashew loaf maybe once. Yeah. Not your best performance. Not your best podcast performance.
Oh, boy.
I think we should rate her.
On a scale of...
I give her a D-. A for effort. E for effort.
D-. That's generous. I give her an F+.
F+. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think an F+ exists.
It does. If an F exists, an F+ has to exist.
Well, would an F- exist? Because I don't think there's
there's no F-. You either fail or you don't.
So you can fail plus.
You've trapped me in a logical trap I can't get out of.
What does D stand for?
I'm caught in a trap.
Oh my god.
There's no F+.
Okay.
There's only
I think we're done here.
I think we're done here.
I think we're done.
Go get my guitar quick.
No.
No? Okay. All right. You don't want to hear me sing my new song called
Caught in a trap. Wow.
I Can't Walk Out.
You're the new Elvis. I think we should name you Beardly Elvis.
Beardly Elvis?
Yeah.
That's so nice of you.
Wait. Elvis Beardly.
Elvis Beardly.
All right. Okay, well, it's time to say goodbye, okay?
Brad. No.
You can say my name on
Blank.
here. It's okay.
Crickets.
No.
Done.
You want crickets?
Yeah, crickets, please.
Why? You're allowed to say my name. We say my name all the time on here now.
Okay.
You could say Brad.
Bradley Beardly.
Bradley Beardly?
Yeah.
Okay, the new Elvis?
Yeah, that's your performance name.
Yeah.
Crickets, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Anyways.
So that's your parting message?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Stomping Jen? Anything you want to say before we end this episode?
I'm good. You want me to say that, or my closing argument? Adios.
It's not time to say goodbye yet.
Oh,
Was there any final words?
Final words?
Yeah.
Love you.
I think we should give her a ding.
Okay, fine. All right. Now it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, now it's time to say goodbye.
Now it's time. Okay.
My only parting words, Space Unicorn, are thank you for coming to this episode and carrying the weight of the episode.
Wow.
Because Mom did almost nothing.
Thanks for your Contribution. Yes, that's the word.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Space Unicorn. It was a delight. To have you back here. I really enjoyed it.
Delight to be here.
Okay. Now it's time to say goodbye. So we're going to go around and say goodbye in whatever unique way we like to say goodbye. Okay. Mm-hmm. Space Unicorn, you go first since you're our honored guest.
Okay.
Right into the microphone.
Well, thank you for listening to the words that came out of all of our mouths.
Yeah. Do you want to swear by any chance? You haven't said any curse words. We do have an explicit rating. Have you ever sworn on a podcast?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any need to.
I'm so proud of you. You're so mature.
Wow. Anyways, my final words to you all are stay cool and don't die. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Do you want to say goodbye?
Farewell. Thank you for listening.
Oh, farewell.
As always.
That's a good one. Farewell. Now get ready to listen to Mom's lame catchphrase. Go ahead, Stomping Jen, please.
Go on. Like the crickets aren't going to be here forever.
Are you going to bestow us with your signature goodbye?
I feel as though nothing I can say can salvage any of this.
I would like to know what your goodbye is.
Would you please, for Space Unicorn, do your thing?
You just told me how lame it was. Now I will never ever do it again.
I was joking. Stop being so sensitive about that.
Nope.
I like it. It's unique. No one else does it.
Nope.
Just do it, please. Come on. Space Unicorn hasn't heard it. Just do it.
Adios.
See how supportive I am?
Yeah, so supportive.
I hit a chimey button. Okay, well, it's my turn. And I have the original best sign-off.
You're really throwing Mom under the bus here. You just said that hers was unique and great.
It was. I gave Mom a chime.
Yeah, but you just put yours above hers.
Well, it is. This is my podcast. I created it.
I thought this was a co-podcast.
No.
Oh.
Not anymore?
Yeah. So
He's dismissed me as his co-host.
No, so the day I show up here and just sit there and complain about
Okay, just give us your goodbye.
Will you let me finish, please?
I don't.
The day I show up to this recording and just sit here and complain about my arms hurting, you can call me the co-host.
Okay, co-host.
See how nice he is to me?
Yeah, so nice. Okay,
I love you so much. I really do. Space Unicorn, I love you so much.
I love you too. Okay. Give us your departing wisdom.
All right, folks. Bye now.
This world of ours, ever growing smaller, must avoid becoming a community of dreadful fear and hate. Those who have freedom will understand also its heavy responsibility. That all who are insensitive to the needs of others will learn charity, and that the sources, scourges of poverty, disease, and ignorance will be made disappear from the earth. And that in the goodness of time, all peoples will come to live together in a peace guaranteed by the binding force of mutual respect and love. I shall never cease to do what little I can to help the world advance along that road.